Getting 10,000 favor in the Elder Scrolls Online's night market doesn't have to be hard. Just use this one simple method to get all the favor you need to unlock the Event Zone's collectibles before it ends on June 17th. Hey everyone, it's Spopes. Since the night market began, I've been struggling with figuring out how to get enough favor to unlock the glittering gold die that you get from being part of the glittering goad, which is the only reason I joined this faction in the first place. But yeah, from the beginning, getting a favor was kind of weighing on me, but thanks to the advice of a friend, I've cracked the code, and I want to share that with you today. Before we dive in, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, please like and hype this video, and consider going a step further to support me by becoming a member of the Spopes Army, pick up some merch, or leaving a donation. Alright guys, let's get into this one simple trick for getting to 10k favor before the night market ends. So of course, you can't get to 10,000 favor just by running through the event, doing all the daily quests you can find, but in my experience, that has been kind of a haphazard approach, and there is one simple, repeatable daily approach to this that will make sure you get 10,000 favor by the end of the event with really minimal effort. So it all begins with talking to this NPC right here, Dorfafar, who's located right here within the Starlit Plaza. Dorfafar gives you a daily quest that just involves killing enemies. The first stage of the quest involves killing 25, then you kill 50 more, and then 75 more, for a total of 150 enemies. Now, if you're doing this on your own, it can take a while. The night market is soloable, at least for trash mobs, if you have a good enough build. But there's a much easier way to go about this that makes sure you'll get this daily done with absolutely minimal effort. So once you have the daily, go ahead and go to the activity finder and join a group. You go to activity finder, group finder, then find a group, then go down to event zone. I found there are always at least some groups going. When you're outside of peak times, you might have a little bit of trouble finding groups. But if you simply wait a little while, keep refreshing the list, a group will eventually show up, like this one here. Simply join the group, go to their instance, and now the fun begins. Even if you just stay in the Starlit Plaza, whenever any of your group members kill enemies, that will count toward your daily. You can also go to your group and actually join in the fun, but simply standing around AFK in the Starlit Plaza is also enough to complete this daily. We'll get into proper group behavior and not being an antisocial freak toward the end of the video, but cut down to its simplest elements, this is really all you have to do. You just pick up the quest from Dorfafar, join a group with the group finder, go to their instance, and then simply stand there until your quest completes. This is an entirely AFK method that guarantees you'll get this daily done in just a few minutes. Now, it is important to note that you want to get through all 3 stages of the daily before you turn it in. You can technically turn it in once you've only killed 25 enemies, but that will give you a lot less favor. As you can see, we are onto the 3rd stage now. We're around 40 out of 75 enemies, and if I simply wait around a little bit longer, it will just complete itself essentially. So there we go, the daily is complete. Now you simply go back to Dorfafar, turn it in, and you get your daily. Sometimes you have to actually go into the night market and then go back to the Starlit Plaza. Like right now, it's not letting me turn it in. So I'm just going to go through the door to the parch here, go back in, and there we go. Now I can turn in my daily to Dorfafar. And there we go. If it's your first daily of the day, you get your glorious coffer and also favor. Simply select complete quest and you're good to go. You get 75 favor for this daily, making it one of the most rewarding dailies in the game. And now from there, simply rinse and repeat on other characters. Once you've gone through the initial quest on one character, you don't have to do it on your alts. Even if you've never been to the night market before on that character, simply load into the event zone, go to Dorfafar and get your daily. Once you've picked it up, simply join another group through the group finder and rinse and repeat. So the real limiter on this method is how many other characters you have. But since no combat is even required, you can even come into the night market with totally unoptimized characters and still complete this daily quest every day. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. You just go to the night market, get the kill enemies daily, join a group, passively leech off their kills. We will get to the moral implications of doing this in a moment here. Turn it in and then go to another character. So if you have, say, 10 characters, that means you can get 750 favor every day just from doing this. No other dailies are required, no actual combat is required. Just log into each of your characters in turn, get the daily, finish it up, turn it in, and you're good to go. With 10 characters doing this every day, will get you over 5,000 favor per week, which will certainly be enough to get 10,000 favor before the event ends on June 17th. This takes a maximum of 5 minutes to complete in each character, so if you're doing it on 10 characters, it takes about an hour in total. So simply by AFK farming for an hour a day, you can get to 10,000 favor in about 2 weeks, or say a month if you only have 5 characters. But whatever the case may be, if you have at least 5 characters, you can still get 10,000 favor before the event ends. So that's a simple rundown of this method. But now let's cover some additional tips and considerations you should keep in mind as you approach farming favor using my approach. So first of all, if you are planning to actually dive into playing the night market, you should definitely pick up the other dailies as well. Most notable is the daily from your faction leader, in my case, Takian. Today on this character is a daring race. These are generally very easy to complete and also give you a lot of favor. Doing these additional dailies does make you actually go in and do the game though. But if you do decide to invest 10 or 15 minutes on each character, doing your faction daily will give you a lot more favor, and there are plenty more dailies besides. In each district, there are tons of dailies lying around that are essentially just fetch quests. You'll see them as you run past, simply pick it up, do the daily, and continue on. In this case, we are sabotaging weapon stores. So simply look on your map for where those are, and complete them if you have the time and you're interested in doing it. Something else you can do to maximize your daily favor gains is to ask your group members to share their quests with you. It's really simple, just go in group chat, type daily share please, and maybe someone will share them with you, maybe they won't. But it's worth asking in either case. And then my last tip is even after you finish farming your group for the kill enemies daily, you might as well stick with them. I found that doing so gives you a lot of favor without really doing much. Just follow the group around, do whatever they're doing, and you'll get favor by getting those favor orbs on the ground, getting quests people have shared with you, doing daily quests that show up as you follow the group around. Of course, this does require actually doing the night market, not just passively farming while you're in the Starlit Plaza. But in connection with that, it's finally time to talk about actually being a good person while you pursue this method. So there's no way around it. It is kind of morally wrong to join a group finder that was created to find people to help with content and then simply standing around and passively farming XP. You are technically not doing the right thing by doing that. People expect you to help out when you join their group. You are not doing that. You are essentially just using them. And that is kind of a bad guy thing to do. So the way I balance this out is I do farm the group for getting my kill enemies daily done, but I do usually try to help out for at least a couple minutes with the characters that are capable of it. So right now it looks like they are doing a skirmish. I'll go ahead and join in and see what I can do to help. This is not the best character ever. As you can see, I just died. But to help with my guilty conscience, I will jump in for at least a couple minutes and see what I can do to help. See, I am essentially recommending that you do something that just farms other players. But if everybody did that, there wouldn't be any enemies killed. So as you farm others for your daily quests, definitely also consider jumping in to help, because honestly, that's just the right thing to do. And see, because I did that, I was able to access an area I need to go for my daily to destroy the weapon stores, though it's not breaking. There we go. Finally broke. Gonna heal some people. There you go. Looks like this boss is almost done. So there we go, everyone. Good job. We finished the skirmish. I helped out. I got 100 favor for doing so. That's what I mean by helping out being more profitable in the long run. It does mean a little bit more time investment per character, but you'll get more favor that way. You'll sleep better at night. You'll be a good person while you farm and get your daily favor. And someone just shared their daily with me, so the favor grind continues. But yeah, just very simply summing things up, it is entirely possible to get all the favor you need to get your die, complete your achievement in the night market before it ends by simply passively leeching off groups and completing that kill enemies daily quest. It's really easy to do. While you're at it, you might want to go ahead and join in, enjoy the night market, do some actual content. You'll get more favor that way, even though it is more of a time investment. But all things considered, you probably shouldn't just be farming off people the entire event anyway. And if everybody did this method at the same time, nobody would get anything done. Everyone would just be standing around the Starlit Plaza, waiting for their kill enemies daily to complete, and it never would. So yeah, one more time, just get that kill enemies daily on as many characters as possible, passively complete it, turn it in, but then do consider helping out with the group you joined to be a good team player and to get more favor. So in the comments, let me know what you think about this method, whether you think it's going to help you get all the favor you need, whether you think it's scummy or wrong to do it this way. But again, hey guys, it wasn't my idea. It was my buddy Lavendiel on Discord who came up with this. And once I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, duh, of course. But I did not think of this myself. Big props to Lavendiel for cracking the code. Thank you so much, brother. Now you've empowered me and my entire community to be a bunch of thieving jackasses and join groups only to do nothing. But of course, I'm just kidding. Do at least consider helping out when you do this method. Or if you do just simply farm off the group, only do so on characters that simply are not capable of going in the night market. So low-level tunes, unoptimized tunes, crafters, etc. I'd say if you're doing this on 10 characters and you help out with at least 5 of them, that's a good enough moral balance in the end. But yeah, do let me know in the comments what you think about this. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please do support the channel by liking, hyping, subscribing, and commenting. And please consider taking that a step further by becoming a member, picking up some merch, or leaving a donation. All right, now as always, we're going to finish up the video with a prayer to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord, thank you for my community. Thank you especially for Lavendil for coming up with this method. Lord, I pray this helps people who are struggling with the night market, who are struggling to get favor, to get all the favor they need before the event ends. Lord, I ask that you empower my community to enjoy the night market to the fullest. They empower my channel to reach more people. And Lord, I'm just so grateful for the ability to do this, for the ability to pursue just helping people and playing my favorite game as a career. I ask you continue to bless my efforts, Lord. And please bless those Christian brothers and sisters watching this video. Make their walk with you easier. And Lord, please draw close to you all recently departed souls across the world. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. All right, everyone, that's going to do it. Again, in the comments, do let me know what you think of this method, whether you think it's scummy or perfect, or maybe both. And before you go, please remember to like, hype, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications, because I'll be back soon with new content.